Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Arise and Shine with Gladys. And I want to share a topic with you today that will enlighten us on an issue that I've been a victim. And I know people don't like to, be associated with negative um, issues or habits, but I came to a point of, sitting back and thinking, really, Gladys, you mean you can go on like this? No, you can do something about it. And so I called myself a meeting and I addressed myself, and I thought it is good to resolve an issue that I found, I kept falling into trap of that habit. And before I continue and I give my story, could you please subscribe to our channel if you have not subscribed, and share with many so that they can learn and they can get enlightened together with us? It is good to get knowledge, and it is even sweeter when you know that apart from my friend is also getting what I'm getting. So sharing is really, really good. And be a blessing to somebody else by sharing what we are trying to, tell people to come out from their slumberland and arise and they shine. And today we are going to talk about a topic that I know people say that, oh, so and so is always, he is very loud, she's very loud, she talks too loud when she's in that room. Oh my God, you can't even. And to make the matter worse, she never shuts up. He's always talking. He never gives anyone a chance. He talk, and the worst bit of it is that he's loud. He's really loud. So this is a character that naturally is loud and can't help it. Whenever he talks, unfortunately, she or he is loud. We call this person a stentor. They speak loud. And they can't help it. And sometimes, when you speak loud, what is the motive behind it? Some people, they can't, as we have said, it's not naturally, there are people who are loud. There are people who are naturally quiet, soft when they speak, very soft spoken. Their voice is too low. Even when they talk, you have to bring yourself a bit closer to get to hear what they're saying. There are people, when they speak, they're too quick. And even to get to what to get what they're saying is a problem. You have to be very keen to, so that you can get the words, because the words that their speech is too quick. Their words are too quick. They pass your ears. By the time you're trying to chew the first word, they've said a sentence and then the third sentence now. So they overtake you. And there are people who raise their voice, especially when they know they are not being heard. I'll give an example. A teacher, when he's teaching, they will raise their voice and appear to be loud, so that they can be heard. Probably there's a student there who is not paying attention, and so they will raise their voice so that that student can get distracted and get back to concentrate, The teacher is just trying to say concentrate by raising he or her voice. You might find a preacher at the pulpit trying to teach a word, and because some people are sleeping, you can see yourself now, you made the pastor or the bishop or the reverend to shout. Others, if they can't shout, they start singing to gather your attention, to tell you, stop sleeping, listen, I'm talking. Can you listen to what I'm saying? So we speak or we raise our voices because at times we want people to concentrate. We want to gather people's attention. We want to be heard. There is an important point that you have that you want to put across and you want people to hear. There is you want to distract someone. If I was walking with somebody and I find if they step there, they're going to fall. They're not looking where they are going. So I'll try and, raise my voice to try and save them from falling. So I'll raise my voice. So we do use our voices to communicate, but the issue is here. Here is the problem. Here is the problem. And I've been a victim, a big one in this one. You leave the house, things were okay, but you went out and something went funny, and you come back. When coming back home, you're not happy. And there you are. Hey. Even the spoons and the cups and even the utensils, clothes in their wardrobes, they will know there is a woman in that house. Things that do not have ears, they will hear you. You are too loud such that everybody in that house is trying to look for somewhere to hide. You are making people now to start even, their hearts are racing. The pulse is going so fast. You've become a hazard in that house. Hey! That whenever they hear you, you shout. They know when you start shouting, that's it. Everybody needs to look for something to guard their peace. And some people, they are very irritating because whenever they start shouting, they cannot stop it. They will go on and on. For half an hour, that person is yelling to the top of their voice. Oh, I don't know where they get the energy from. Oh, God. Lord, help us. Hey, there was a day something happened. You know, when you arrange things in a good way, and I hate when someone causes just, puts things anyhowly and they are not arranged accordingly. And I do it, I come back, they are all over, they are scattered everywhere. And there is Gladys, you've touched the button and she'll be... Oh my goodness me, can you see yourself? What triggers you? What triggers your annoyance such that you get so annoyed, you get so agitated that you shout? People wonder, what is wrong with you? They want to pour some water to cool you down, cold water to cool you down. They will even, some of them will go and get some ice to try and cool you down because you can't cool yourself. We don't have this other sixth sense in ourselves to say, oh, that's enough. I've done something wrong. Because shouting is not a positive thing. It's not a virtue, or it's not an element that should be encouraged. We should discourage shouting at the highest level. People yelling, people screaming. Scream if it is necessary. If there is danger, yes. If you're trying to save someone, you can scream. You can scream because something has happened. You want people to come and help. You need assistance. You need help. Then raise your voice. You can scream. You'll yell. You'll use that energy for positiveness. But don't use your voice and then bring destruction to harm. Mind you, when you're shouting, when you're speaking loud, even you yourself. Hey, can we meet next time so that I can explain this better? Because to speak the truth, some of us need help. We need to seek medical advice. There's a problem somewhere. If you find yourself, you are shouting or you're screaming, you are yelling for more than 3 sentences, and you have not called yourself a meeting to say, or you have not pulled back to say, hey, what have I done? You feel it's good for you to continue doing that. You are screaming for a half an hour. You are screaming, you are shouting, you are yelling to the top of your voice. Everybody can hear what you're saying. You're causing everybody else. Kids are crying. And the person, to speak the truth, the person you're trying to even address, or the person you're trying to communicate with you're yelling, you're shouting, they're even now crying because they can't understand you. They don't even know where you are coming from. Or even if they know where you are coming from, they know they've done wrong, but you have to really shout for half an hour, 15 minutes, an hour, you're still screaming. You need help, my dear. You need to see a doctor. If you know very well you're shouting more than 2 minutes, the first sentence can be allowed because probably you are overtaken by your anger and you took time before you could call yourself a meeting or you could recollect yourself. So 1 minute, 2 minutes, yes. But more, not even 2 minutes, sorry. 2 sentences, no. No, don't. Before you go and start shouting, call yourself a meeting before you go and open your mouth. Is my anger, I'm annoyed, yes. Do I have to go and shout? Before I go and shout, pray to God. Or ask somebody to put some water in your mouth if you cannot do it yourself. Hey, we need to expound this, but can we tackle it next session? Let us expound it further next session. It's from Gladys. Please, we request you to subscribe and share with many. Next session, we will expound on this topic a little bit further. It's from Gladys. Arise and shine. Bye-bye. Bye.